For a lot of people in today's age, we are surrounded by so much technology and innovation that we can forget about the gadgets and utensils within the kitchen that have been around for centuries, and we just have forgotten, or we cease the remembrance of how long those gadgets or utensils have been around. Technology and innovations like stand mixers, immersion blenders, all sorts of different things. There's a specific dish that's been around for about 500 years that came into the Americas in the 70s and 80s in crafts fairs through pottery. And in 1995, there was a company that trademarked this specific design as the original butter bell. I believe, don't quote me, but I'm quite positive. But there's all sorts of different brands and companies and craft makers that make this specific dish. And what is that specific dish? Well, that specific dish is right here, and it is a butter crock. It's a good time to let you know that this video wouldn't be possible without our dear friends and partners down at Layman's Hardware, but we'll get more into that in a little bit. And what exactly is a butter crock? A butter crock is a dish that allows you to be able to keep butter in, that gives it a airtight seal with water inside of the base of the crock and keeps it away from light. So it prolongs the life of your butter, but keeps it at room temperature. And all you do is take a stick of butter at room temperature. I'm waiting for this one to warm up a little bit because I just pulled it out of the fridge, and you pack it down into this bowl and level it off with a butter knife. And then you take the base of the dish and you put about an inch of water in there. Then when putting the crock back together, use the shape of the bell, put it back into the water, and now you have an airtight and light tight seal on your butter that's sitting at room temperature. I would use salted butter with this. We all know salt has been used for a very long time to preserve things. Now I will tell you this as a review. I've been using this butter crock for a few weeks now. Now I've rather enjoyed it in the morning, coming in here in the winter where I have these big windows and big doors where the kitchen does get cold, but I'm not pulling butter out of the fridge that's so cold that I can't even get a good smear on a piece of toast, or sitting there trying to carve butter out of a container from the fridge. Not only that, it holds my butter knife perfectly. Being that we use a lot of flour in this house, 75 pounds last year to be precise, because we make so many things from flour that we use butter on. Toast, pancakes, waffles, muffins, all sorts of things. And personally, it's nice to be able to come in the kitchen and to be able to take butter from the crock and not having to carve it out of a tub that's been in the fridge at 35, 36 degrees. It's at room temperature. It's easier to get out. It's easier to smear onto toast, waffles, pancakes, anything really. I have very much enjoyed this addition to my kitchen, period. I will tell you that a full stick of butter will fit in this specific butter crock. When you put water in here and you're sealing your butter in there, try to change out that water at a maximum of every 3 days. If you're using it every morning, it's easy. Whenever I open this up to use it on my toast, whatever, I literally dump the water out. And before I put it back together, I put new water in here to keep that seal fresh. And why? Because water holds bacteria. So we clean out our base at a maximum every 3 days. The best part about this is whenever I come in here, if we're eating at the table or if we have somebody over and we've got everyone dished up, I pull this out of the crock and I just take this and set this on the table and everyone can pass this around. I'm not bringing both of these out to the table. I'm taking the crock from the kitchen out to the table, dumping my water out, leaving this in the kitchen, and this is the only thing I have on the table that has room temperature butter. And passing it is much easier. It's not, oh, let me put this back together. Here you go. Oh, let me open this back up and drip water. Oh, let me put this back together. Here you go. Oh, let me open this back up. No, take it out, set it on the table. Now everyone can pass around room temperature butter that has been in a airtight, water-sealed, light-tight container. For me, it's literally the perfect butter dish. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. If this breaks, I'm buying a new one. You can have multiple designs. You can have different materials. There's marble crocks, stone crocks, ceramic crocks. There's all sorts of different designs, different bowl types that I've seen online. Where can you find a butter crock? This one specifically comes from Layman's. Well, what is Layman's? Layman's is a hardware store in the northern central part of Ohio in the rolling hills of Amish territory. That with over 32,000 square feet and 50,000 in-store SKUs and over 5,000 SKUs online, including this butter crock and a marble butter crock. It's definitely worth a look. If you're on YouTube, the link is in the description below. With that, as always, have a beautiful, blessed day. Tell somebody you love them. We'll see you on the next one. Well, if you liked this video or learned something, throw us a like, follow. If you want to see more, subscribe on YouTube. And I am going to go work on editing this video. Look at this. Look, one drag. Butter. Room temperature. Soft. Smooth. Spready to butter. And we're done. Alright. See you guys.